There's something I don't know. Let her speak first. Out with it. Well, let her speak first. She crosses her arm and sighs. I'm your bodyguard. I'm supposed to keep you safe. But if I told you I know who stole the pin from under Malix's nose, I'd say that I want to meet them. Figures. She's a goldsmith. Once she gets her hand on something, she can replicate it. I replicate that pin in particular. You know how many lost heirlooms of a fallen house you can sell to foreigners? Fair point. Do you know where to find her? Tillis? I just don't want to get in trouble. They could have... She bites her lip and her scar stretches. Nasty consequences. For me. She sighs again. It's going to sound strange, but I have some rules I need to follow. 3 in total. By taking you to her and stealing back the brooch, I break 2. What if I find her accidentally? You don't need to take me to her. Could all be a wonderful coincidence, meeting her just as I need her. Yeah, coincidence. She doesn't seem to find your jest amusing. She is dangerous, and if you anchored her, I couldn't step in to do my job. I can handle myself. It's your temper I am afraid of. Not sure about the details. All I know is that she can be found in La Marina. A boat that brings gemstones from the mountains stop there. How far is it from here? Several hours by foot. We might as well start walking. Have you decided what you'll do with the pin if you get your hands on it? I'm gonna give it to... Okay, Malik is the rightful owner. Belongs to Anelia, I'll give it to her. I'm gonna give it to Anelia. She wants it. Well, her ma sold it, so it doesn't belong to her anymore. Okay, fine. Tillis guides you from alley to square. Eventually you reach the twin bridges. A big cart pulled by an ox is parked to the side, filled with corpses. Their bloated green faces look at you with eyes, drying in the sunlight. Shadows are nestled in the viscid nooks and crannies of their bodies. They spill out from the cart to prostrate themselves to you. Just be with them. 2 priests are leaning over the railing with a large hooked pole, masked to keep them against the stench of death. There are more corpses in the water being fished out like stick prizes from glittering waters. Oh, look at them. Tillis pulls you away and forces you yourself to walk. You force yourself to walk. The cart is out of sight, but the memory of all those rotting faces has been burned into your memory. Does it happen often? What, people drowning or the priests cleaning the canals? I mean, the drowning, probably. Often enough that you should never drink from the canals, only from the wells. What is going to happen to the bodies? Those all looked like vagrants. They'll probably be given a funeral on the way before being buried. Tillis is used to death. The sight of all those corpses does not shock her. It only makes her feel pity. Lady of Dusk, from your seat in the heavens, watch over their souls as they travel to you. Well, we're not going to deny her prayer. Repeat it. Lady of Dusk, from your seat in the heavens, watch over their souls as they travel to you. Once you cross the twin bridges, the eastern hold opens itself to you. I'm okay. The sun shines brightly in the sky, reaching even you with its warmth. Are you baking alive in that cloak? Oh right, I can't feel shit. Not really. I know I would. You cross the eastmost gate and one of the guards stops you. Miss? He's addressing you. Yeah? He nods towards Silas. Silas! She's not bothering you, is she? No, she's mine. Obviously not. Why would you ask something like that? She isn't, you are. Why would you ask that? Why would you ask something like that? You little shit. He shrugs. Just doing my job, miss. I'm doing mine. I'm her bodyguard. Good to know. You can pass. Once you're out of earshot, Silas makes a vulgar gesture to the guard's back. At least you stuck out for me. Thank you. I got you. Smiles. The cobblestone path soon becomes dirt and splits into a fork. The foresters hide. La Marina. I'll ask about the hide. Is that the forest? Yep. Only nobles are allowed to get in. They use it as hunting grounds. Well, no, normal people can also enter, but they need a permit. The nobles are not normal people. She chuckles. You mostly meet wagons on the road, loaded with ore and timber. What can you tell me about the woman we're looking for? She goes by many names. I have no idea how she keeps track of all of them. I know her as Renza. She wears spectacles and keeps losing them, so she has several pairs on her. Didn't you say she's a goldsmith? Shouldn't she wear the uniform? Only the owner of the shop has to. She used to work for a couple of them. Then I think they caught her stealing and banned her. Not before teaching her how to do the job. You know what? We love a girl boss. Should be easy to find her. Doesn't she require a forge? Hey, we're at the coastal city! The smell of brine mixes with that of animal oil and acre metal. La Marina reminds you of the noisy buildings that spill out of the city walls. Uses workshops for being undesirable undesirable jobs like butchering and candle making. In the distance, you see the skeleton of a ship being built. I hate this place. I always get sand in my shoes. A priest dressed in the darker red of the Lady of Dusk approaches you. Could it be? Silas, what are you doing here? He bears a scar on his lip, just like Silas herself. Alright, you're gonna need to tell me about this cult, Silas. Bodyguarding. I see. May the Lady of Dusk smile upon you. He bows to you and walks off. A friend of yours? No. He is not my friend. Didn't you describe him to Malik earlier today? Yeah? Does he operate in your usual circles? Is he even a real priest? Oh shit, is he a real priest? Of course not. Never liked him because of that. Why didn't you ask him about Renza? I don't want him to get suspicious. Yeah, no. Got a point. She looks around. This looks like a good place as any to start looking for her. Okay. I'm not gonna out our thingy, our hunt. Eekies. Let's look around. A ferocious heat leaves the doors of many forges. Nearby, the rhythmic sound of scalpel and stone marks a stonecutter's job. How tedious is it to be a stonecutter? That's what I want to know. Spectacles are exceedingly rare, and you only see a few people wearing them. None are your quarry. Now that I think about it, I don't think they deal with gold where they work other metals. You smell nuggets of gold. Smelt, not smell. You smelt nuggets of gold, right? You need a massive forge for that. So it was all for naught? Not really. Let's look inside the houses. And have the guards called on us? Well, we need to be subtle. It's easier said than done, obviously. Closed blinds protect the windows of many houses from the sun. Others have drawn curtains. Ooh. Perhaps the shadows can help us. They're so eager to please you. You give them a shape and give them commands. When Silas isn't looking, they pull curtains aside to reveal simple rooms and kitchens. Oh, you're almost losing hope when the shadows pull a faded curtain to reveal a hunched-over figure, the figure hunched over at a table. The surface is covered by tools, and a pair of spectacles lie atop the scrap of parchment. Another pair hangs from a woman's belt. Silas? You point at the woman, and Silas catches a glimpse of her before the curtains fall back to cover her. That's Renza. I'm afraid you're on your own for this. I'd rather not be seen by her. I can't cross her, and I have a feeling that I'd have to go if I talk with her. I get too bored waiting. Renza's not dangerous when she's alone, but make sure she doesn't call for help. Okay. Is this gonna be like a choice of actions? Silas shudders. Ugh, that's not the sort of thing I like saying. She rounds a corner and leaves you alone by the front door. You knock and wait. There's a cry from inside, and after several seconds, the door opens slightly. I was in the middle of something important. I'll tell you, and... The door opens fully, and Renza reveals her bejeweled self. Precious jaspers hang from her ears and neck, yet her eyes are captured by the brooch on your neck. Ladies, be my witness. I apologize for my rudeness. You must be the goldsmith. Charmed to make your acquaintance, miss. How did you know where to find me? A friend gave me the address. And what amethysty business brings you here? Oh, she's not subtle at all. And she's still staring at your brooch, so enthralled by the gemstones in it that she seems satisfied by your vague answer. Oh, gambled away my house, and now the Hat Man wants more. And listen, you just gotta give the Hat Man a little kiss, blood. A little smooch to the Hat Man. That's all he requires for payment. Damn, those debts though. Also, hi, how are ya? How are things? Blah. Could have kept my house. You could have. The Hat Man has no need for a house, only affection. And a crisp high five. At least that's what he gets from me. A little kiss and a high five. Maybe a snack. Hat Man's very hungry. You just gotta know how to wheel and deal with the Hat Man. That's how it works. As good blows stick to Marvel Rivals. I feel that in my soul. I've been playing it offline with some friends and buddies. I am a healing main and a little bit of a DPS main, but that's it. I cannot play a tank to save my life. Throwing a sword around. Ooh, you play magic. Nice. Those motherfuckers kick my ass when I'm a healer. I can maybe handle it as cloak and dagger, but as out of warlock, I gotta get a little better. I do love her punk skin. I've seen that. Hot damn. That is a pretty skin. The voices tell you to kill. What does the Hat Man tell you? Is that... Hey! Hey, James. Welcome. Get your stars. How you doing? You're still staring at your brooch, enthralled by the gemstone in it that she seems satisfied by your vague answer. I need your expertise. I need something of yours.
Oh my god, hi, hello! Oh my goodness, happy belated birthday, buddy.
I need your expertise. I understand. Come in. Alright. Can't let her know what's up. You close the door behind your back. Her house is simple, with a small hallway that opens into a workshop. Now that you're closer, to her workbench, you can see several pieces of identical gemstones and a ring that matches her expensive jewelry. Okay. Necklaces look sublime. This is where the magic happens. Do you deal exclusively with gemstones and gold? Sublime. Q, I made everything myself. There's a ring here as well, but I don't wear it while working. Your small talk forces her to play host instead of returning to the workbench. Among the various tools upon it, you spot a copper string of wheat and vines that turns shinier. It's been covered in foil to imitate the gold. Oh. So, what do you need? I am looking for a brooch with House Casteldon's crest all around. Renza takes a step back to conceal the table behind herself. Oh, sounds lovely. I could probably make it for you if you had a better description. Some drawings would be nice too. I know you know she's lying, and now that she let you inside, you can drop the act. Mind control. Nah, Frenza. She flinches. That's not the name I give to misses like you. Where's the brooch? She holds your gaze for several moments. Changed hands yesterday. Who did you sell it to? I can't tell you for free. What's your price? Her smile turns ever so devious. Oh, look at that pretty brooch of yours. I don't trust her. I don't like it. No. I refuse. Then you can leave. Her business has concluded. I don't think so. I won't leave without a proper answer. Well, I won't give it to you. I can't.
Mind control, bitch!
Sure you can. Her expression turns vacuous. I sold it to the heir of House Vanni, whose name is Valerico. Valerico. The brooch is in the hands of Sir Valerico Vanni of Fiorella. Thank you. will forget our exchange. He nods, still docile under your thrall. Listen, you're not gonna tell me I can't have mind control powers and I can't fuck with people's brains. You leave her house with the information you wanted, and as soon as you close the door, the connection is severed between you. You have you have the information you need, enough finesse to not make an enemy out of Renza. Where could Silas be? You start walking around, searching for her mane of blonde hair. You spot her by the fountain. Oh hey, how'd it go? I know who she sold the brooch to. She already sold it? Does House Vanny ring any bells? They're the nobles that rule the Isle. Not that important or rich as far as I know. I even heard something about them going into debt and having to work to keep their status. You think it'll be easy to take the brooch back from their villa? No idea. I've never been there. I could help you with that once we get out of the sandy hole.
Yippee! Mind control, bitch!
Roads you have already seen seem to bring you to your destination faster. The sun dips below the horizon. Its pale twin glows over the waves of sea. Goes over the waves of the sea?
I can read words. Very good. Promise.
Instead of a sense of wonder what each new step will bring, there is a reflection. Feel like you did your best? You could have handled yourself better.
I mean,
could have.
Hi, Chewie. How are you?
How you doing? I did my best. Can't take the gates at night. They're closed. The moonlight bathes in Silas's fate in ethereal light. Could go through the hole in the wall. You still remember that. It feels like ages ago. It's been like, what, 5 days? What do you think of me the first time you saw me? What do you think of me?
You like me? Check yes.
Honestly, I thought you were dead. And then when I looked around and saw all those people and you looking out of it, I felt really bad for you. I still do. Maybe your memories are not coming back, and isn't that sad? She pulls the vines away from the hole in the wall, and you feel something twist inside you as you bow your head to enter the fissure. But why are there two mommies of me? Valid, so fucking valid. I'm doing well, I'm doing good, I'm hanging out, we're playing Sigh of the Abyss. Good news, we are one of these mommies. We are the one on the left with the black hair. We could smooch Silas, and she is a smoochable companion. I do like her, but I do like the Dilfs. I like me, Alphion, and Malik. Never have too much mommies. You really can't. Like, the characters in this are pretty. Stunning. They are hot. And I can smooch them. Yeah. My nose itched. Listen, all games need more MILFs. Like, I love a MILF. A handful of days that have passed have changed you. What's got you so silent? I'm a bit tired. It's quite the hike. You managed to reach the safe house without any accidents, a small blessing. You know what we need? Silicions. Sleeping gowns. Sleeping gowns. We do. We could ask the seamstress. Takes out a tinderbox. You taking measurements and picking fabrics? As soon as you enter, she lights the lone candle on the windowsill. You can go through that for the both. You can go through that for the both of us. The sleeping gown will be a bit too large for me, and I can live with that. You both decide to retire for the night. Listen, Silas, if you want, we can check each other's measurements. I got hands. I can count. I'm pretty sure I can count high enough to check her measurements. Your power, you're a source of awe, of fear. Unadulterated might that rivals that of the false sun. The false sun again. Duplicitous as the shadows thrive, where light is the harshest. What does that mean? Received no answer. The abyss sucks. The shadows are mean to me. They don't give me straight answers. You wake up when the sun is yet to emerge and walk to the harbor with Silas. Docks swell with people already this early in the morning. The depths ensnare their thoughts, weaken their will, and poison their souls. A new voice, a new whisper to guide you. What could it want? Ugh, the smell. The briny, fishy smell is atrocious. Silas fans her face while you resolve to hold your breath. All around you, anglers divide their hauls, and repaired nets and vessels are loaded with crates and barrels. Hired guards stand in front of the open gates of the warehouse, ensuring nobody goes in. Where's the ferry? Good question. Can't say I've ever taken it. Have you ever been on the Isle?
Nope.
How come? I had no reason to, and I know the boat trip is short, but I can't swim. I love her, she's useless. As my wife. Neither can I think. Sailors I've talked to say swimming is a trap. If they fall overboard, they'd rather drown quickly instead of uselessly fighting against the waves. How grim. Look, some people are boarding the boat. She points at the small vessel with a single sail and oars. You approach it, but a glance is enough to tell you there's no space for you. We are not overcrowding that. There are plenty of rowboats on the shore that are being used as seats or backrests, big enough for 2 people. Silas, what about those? Rowboats? I don't know. Without a sail, the journey will take a while. I can help. Right, I could too. We also need to discuss what we're breaking into, where, and how we're getting in. She squints towards the aisle. That white building at the top is the place, I reckon. She walks over to the rowboats and produces a handful of coins from her pockets. 5 copper going to Fiorella. 5 when we return. Who's up for this? The anglers look at each other. Make it 6 each and you have a deal. No. Take some more money from her pockets. Fair enough. Okay, fine. A bit more to the left. You end up on the oars by yourself. The fisherman does not even question your strength. He seems happy to get paid for an even easier job. That's too much. Put some strength on the right. You follow his instructions, but the rowboat is not angled towards the aisle. I'll kill this man if he tries to betray us. What do they feed the missus these days? Keep rowing and we'll get there. As you inch closer to the aisle, you can see the small village on the shore. Towards Carolis, a small sun-bleached villa rests atop a rock in the middle of the aisle. Wait a second. Sir, cover your ears, please. The rowboat stops and he complies with an eye roll. This looks very similar to a couple of villas I've already been to. I assume we're taking the brooch? The brooch? Yeah. Taking it, yes. Means we need to enter the place without being so obvious about it. Hey, sir, blink twice if you can hear me. He watches his reaction, or lack thereof, and then continues. I usually suggest approaching from the back, but we can't here. It's a wall of bare rock. It might be easier to bluff our way inside than split up, or cause a diversion. I can climb. I think I can climb. What's my stats? Settings. Status. I'm better at mind control than I am anything else. Shit. I can probably be strong. Climb. Deadly when you mean. You know I stop getting paid if you die, right? I won't. She squints at the distance. We should moor away from the village, and then on the rocky shore. She waves a fisherman who removes his hands from his ears. Before she is done explaining where you want to go, he shakes his head. You see the rocks protruding from the waves? It's dangerous. Even if we row very, very slowly, it's not dangerous for us, but for the boat. Phyllis searches her pockets. I feel something in my throat. I'm dying. I don't think I'm really hydrated as well as I should have this today. Oops. I had a Powerade. Does that count? Oh, I feel like the mist now. 3 more copper pieces? He rumbles. The water should reach my chest there. I guess I could jump off and walk the boat to the shore. Deal. Dare I say your cloak will get in the way? She is not wrong. You unclasp it and slide the leather hoops off your arms. I can keep it safe. Do you want to tie your hair up? Yes. It produces a short string from one of her wonders-filled pockets. Pouches? Pockets. Pouches. You need some help with it? Yes. Go ahead. She walks behind you and collects your hair in her hands. Feels very smooth. It's nice. Very cute. Her nimble fingers work a quick knot and she places the rest on your shoulder. I wish I had a mirror.
Oh!
I could do a little flirt. Your eyes can be my mirror. What? If I get closer, I can see my reflection in them. Alright. Her cheeks, already rosy, turn a fiery red. You inspect the reflection in her eyes. She is so still that you expect she's holding her breath. Nice job. Yeah. She chuckles and looks the other way. It was quite easy, you know, to do. You have very nice hair, not like mine. Don't say that. Women don't like it when you put yourself down. Hey, shut the fuck up, fisherman. You're not part of this. The unwarranted comment snaps her out of her dreamy state. We should, well, I should focus. Yeah, we have stuff to do. Do me a favor, never look down and please don't fall. No promises. Bare rock is dotted by bushes and occasional small trees. You know you're strong enough to climb it, but you lack experience. Where should you put your hands, your feet? What if the rocks give out under your grip? Assuming you make it to the top and manage to sneak into the villa, how are you going to come down? This is a terrible idea. I agree. Even the fisherman looks at you bewildered, like he can't believe his eyes. It's also the only idea I have. I probably could have used distraction. It probably would have been smarter. Gotta blow my nose again, one sec.
I love having allergies. It's my favorite. Ugh.
You approach the remains of a small landslide. That's a very promising, isn't it? Shadows embolden you. Your muscles will lift you. Your skin will break and repair. Your blood will flow, but not in vain. You reach out with your hand and close your fingers on the rock, beginning your ascent. Rocks do give out under your weight. Sweat forms on your temples and you push yourself over and over. Your skin scrapes and bleeds, but it's never for long. If you can climb this with your bare hands, what sort of carnage can you unleash? You only look down once you reach the top. Phyllis is covering her mouth with both hands. When she sees you, she jumps and waves at you. How am I going to climb down? You'll leave the question for later. The villa of House Vani, bleached by sun and salt, stands tall and proud in front of you. There are 2 open windows, one on the first floor and one on the second. Second floor. Climbing a smooth surface is much more difficult, especially because you do not wish to attract any attention. The open window belongs to a lavish bedroom with a canopy bed. You see a shape resting over the hardy velvets and silently climb down. Time to try the other one. The open window allows you to look into the study. The open treasure allows you... Several treasures on display catch your eyes. Busts of old members of the House Vani, an atlas, a wooden globe with several pins stuck in it. There's nobody inside. Seems like a good place as any. As you slip inside and the search begins, the contents of the cabinets are scarcer than you imagine. Many are empty, and it's a challenge to open and close them without making them creak. Occasionally, footsteps from beyond the door turn you still as a statue, but nobody enters. One of the cabinets leaves you puzzled. It looks quite important from the outside, but the inside is much smaller than it should be. You gently knock on the side walls, and one rings hollow. Could it be? When you open the secret compartment, you find a wealth of precious items: signet rings, seals, rolled up parchments, a green agate brooch with a golden border. Yes! I kind of want the rest. This is a bad idea. This is such a bad idea. Curiosity gets the better of you, and you unroll one of the documents. It seems to be a report about a recently dissolved house, a dozen in the past years. Each is followed by a list of known heirs and heirlooms. Peculiar. The second document is House Vanny's endorsement towards House Casteldon. Are you two working towards the same goal? The heir listed, however, is not Amelia. Michaela. Who could she be? After putting the secret compartment back, you sneak back into the window. Uh-oh! Just then, the door opens. What? A thief! You leap out of the window and start running. Jumping down the precipice would kill you, and if the servant followed you, he would see Silas and the fisherman. You need to find another way. You circle around the villa and sprint down the cypress-lined path. The shadows make your steps light, and you keep running through the village until the cobblestones turn to rocks. Every time you look back, you expect a servant or guards to chase you, but none come. Why are you coming from there? Jump in the boat, we need to go. I'm on it. Thank you, fisherman, for not asking questions and being weird. We did it! You wade through the streets of Carolis with a purpose. Don't forget about what I told you on the boat, When you reach the stitch and seam, you see the head seamstress happily chatting with the family. Her eyes fall on the pair of you, and she takes a moment to address you. Miss, good to see you again. Is Amelia here? Can she come out for a moment? Come inside. You don't have to wait too long. A dark shawl covers Amelia's shoulders, embroidered with the same vines and wheat that adorn the brooch. Oh, I do love her shawl. It's a very pretty morning shawl. She talks to you, but the voice in your head drowns her own. Proof of her lineage shall elevate her. Proof of her blood to set her free. It does not stop. It chants, almost fanatically, the same words. Amelia, it's good to see you. Doesn't look it. Are you alright? Proof of her lineage shall elevate her. Proof of her blood should set her free. The chanting grows in fierceness, and so much that you can barely focus on what she said. No. You reveal the brooch to her. Hey, I bring you a gift. The voice turns quiet, eager. Need something more. This is the heirloom your mother sold, the last heirloom of House Casteldon. How did you get your hands on it? Oh, it was an ordeal. Yeah. Silas was there for emotional support, and that's it. He hands it to her, but she shakes her head. Take it. I don't want it. It's yours. Not anymore. I can't default to mind control. That's a bad idea. I can't do that. I'm gonna put it on you. You unpin it and stumble towards her. Uh-huh. Stay still. You pierce her shawl with the pin and close it. Oh. May House Casteldon take root in the virgin soil and spread the word of the abyss. For a moment you feel what Anelia's mother felt as she slit her wrist and bathed you in blood. Pride. Purpose. Hope. You are hungry and devour it all.
I get bonus points! Oh, hell yeah!
Physical prowess. Yeah! I got a soul! When you open your eyes, you are kneeling on the ground. Silas is shaking your shoulder and Amelia talking to you, but their voices feel miles away. You stand up and the shadows around you are deeper and are thrilled to greet you. Give me some space. The brooch is in Amelia's hands. She removed it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Sorry for doing that. You didn't look so well. Sometimes she's strange like that. What? I'm normal. I'm so normal.